Like me, you probably came across many language geeks that claim how fast and easy it is to learn a new language with zero effort, especially if you buy their method. I'll tell you one thing, they are exaggerating. You cannot become fluent in a couple of months, especially when you're not living in the country. You can't cheat the system, but you can hack it. Of course, I don't have a magic wand, but I'll give you some tips that I've tried and tested over the last few years, learning a few languages and specifically Arabic. This video is in English, but I'll speak a few words of Arabic towards the end. I've been a lover of the Arab world for as long as I can remember. Everything appeals to me, the language, the country, the culture, the climate, the music, the arts, and the food, of course. And unfortunately, it's not until I moved to Switzerland in my mid-20s that I had the chance to start learning the language. Soon it got very confusing when I found out that I had to learn not one, but two types of Arabic. Classical Arabic, which is called Fusha, and a country-specific dialect to communicate with people. And this makes a huge difference. Classical Arabic is not spoken in daily life. It's the language used in politics, in the news, in literature, throughout the Arab world. It's closely related to Quranic Arabic. On the other hand, Arabic dialects can be very different. For instance, an Egyptian and a Moroccan speaking their own dialects will struggle to understand each other. So, with a busy working life and living in Europe, I had to come up with a way to artificially increase my exposure to the language to make actual progress. I've had to hack my environment and my habits. By hacking, I mean exploiting a weakness in a system, cheating my own nature not to get distracted or discouraged, because human beings are weak, I am weak, we all are. To start this hackathon, you need to have what I call the fundamental 3Ds. Number one, drive. Drive is the fire in you, the passion. It sometimes pushed me to be a bit antisocial when I dedicated evenings to studying instead of going out with friends. 2, discipline. Just like when you learn how to play a new instrument or train for a race, it's only through daily practice that you will get results. And 3, direction. You need to identify and keep in mind the reasons why you're learning a specific language. This will act as a wake-up call when you want to be lazy. So I'll share with you 7 hacks that I've developed. Most of them will work for any language you want to learn, so try them, and I hope you find them useful. Hack number 1, learn online. This really wasn't my first choice. I was afraid that a virtual environment wouldn't be as engaging as a real one, but a flexible schedule, no commuting time, and personalized learning ended up convincing me entirely. I found some online platforms, which I list in the description, where I chose my tutor and I booked classes ahead of time. I found out that if you connect with your teacher, distance is no issue, and you'll actually really look forward to your classes. And do the homework, of course. Hack number 2, listen anywhere, anytime. I usually listen to the news in the morning in classical Arabic, so I hear a mix of known and new words. Bonus points, I usually learn something new as their coverage is different from European news. I also downloaded a few podcasts on my phone. I made playlists of Arabic songs from all genres that I can listen to, whatever my mood is. I will list them in the description as well. Hack number 3, the silicone keyboard or stickers for your laptop. After trying individual pop-up keyboards that take a quarter of my screen, I came across these genius inventions of layer silicone keyboard that you can place and remove as needed, and stickers that you can apply to every letter. Be careful, even in Arabic, they have different keyboard options, mainly the 101 and the 102, so check which one you want. Hack number 4. Read aloud. Most Arabic words are built around consonants, so in their writing form they will miss at least one of what we call vowels. So unless you're fully familiar with the word's grammatical structure, you will need to know it beforehand to pronounce it correctly, which is very frustrating. So when you read aloud, you can identify the words or the sounds you still struggle with, and you can even try accents. Hack number 5, use and abuse YouTube. It's worth spending some time looking for and watching channels with quality content. You will find videos in both classical Arabic, like the news or documentary, and regional dialects like TV shows or vlogs or movies. For some of them, you even have the luxury of subtitles. And I find that, for instance, TEDx Conferences are invaluable. Hack number 6, your phone. Knowing that I use it every day, I set the default language on my phone to Arabic, even the numbers. Well, these numbers are Indian, and our European numbers are the Arabic ones, but this is another story. This sometimes put me in tricky situations, especially when I was still confusing number 7 and 8, or when I was in a rush to find a particular menu, but overall, it forced my brain to learn and remember the main functions. It also puzzled a few people around me. Hack number 7, social media. Following the system I described, I gradually customized Instagram to my needs. I selected display less of some accounts and started following Arabic content, quotes, poems, funny videos, and my own influences. I'm always curious to read their posts, and it makes me feel less guilty scrolling. And I'm also tempted to ask, when will Instagram marketing team show ads in Arabic on my feed so they're useful at last? So, wrapping up, I hope these hacks will help you make progress in your learning and let you have some fun too. Learning a language is a challenging and beautiful journey. You know who you are when you start, but little by little, your mind opens to another culture. You experience new mindsets and new ways to see the world. And this is priceless. ودلوقتي بالعربي المصري. أنا بجد عايزة أشكر أصحابي ومدرسين اللي درسوا لي وساعدوني في اللغة العربية على مدار السنين ومن بلدان مختلفة. فتحوا عناية على ثقافة مختلفة وبصبرهم ساعدوني أوصل للمرحلة أنا فيها دلوقتي. أنتوا عارفين نفسكم، وإن شاء الله ربنا يبارك فيكم أكثر مما تتخيلوا. اللغة العربية غالباً الناس بيشوفوها بطريقة سلبية، لكن هتلاقوا بسرعة إنها بتفتح دماغكم على عالم متنوع وعجيب. بجد أتمنى لكم مشاهدين ومستمعين الكرام كل التوفيق في رحلتكم للتعلم اللغة العربية.